Welcome back, everyone, to the Minecraft Parkour Challenge for September 2020, where we have this rain here. We had a rainstorm thunderstorm overnight. So, yeah, things are probably going to be rather nasty out there. So let's see if I am right. Yeah, things are rather nasty out here. Okay, so, okay, well, things look like they're starting to despawn. Oh! Well, I was about to ask if there was a creeper in the area, but I think I just had my question answered. Fortunately, said creeper was not too much of a problem. Okay, now that was that was quite exciting. Now let's see, where are we? We need to go this way. So let's see if we can make any progress. I don't like doing that in the rain, especially considering that some nasties could be all over the place. And I'm especially worried about things like creepers. Alright, there you go. That gets rid of the zombie flesh. Fuck! Might give me a little bit of healing in there. But I never liked that stuff. So let's see what we can do. Now I'm trying to see if I could find that village that everybody else seemed to have found. I think I'm the only person who has not found that village. Let's see. So I'm thinking maybe down this. Oh yeah, and I do need to collect some wood while I'm around here. So let's do so right away. Let's see. It goes off the map now. So this is on the south side. Now technically I would have been allowed to check out the coordinates of wherever they went and anything like that, since it was from their episode 1, which means if they could find an episode 1, then I'm allowed to know. But I just don't normally go to that extreme to it. I'm just using the information that there is a village somewhere and not too much more information than that. Let's see. Maybe I could find something else. This island is pretty big. Yeah. So there's a lot more around here than I was thinking. Whee! Oopsie daisy. That's not good. All right, let's get that because it would be nice to have an oak door. Now, of course, finding my starting area. Well, I do have a map. And that should eventually lead me back to where I need to go. Now, I know some of them did find this ravine because I do remember at least one of the other people mentioning that. So I want to be careful on that. Whether that was anywhere near the village or not, I don't know because I think that was with Stina's group, and there are 3 members to that particular group. So if one person sees a ravine and another person sees a village, that's completely possible with them being separated. They try not to separate, but it happens on occasions. Now, it looks like that I am holding, though, a final tradition of getting lost and not having anything around in the area. Maybe I should have resorted to writing down coordinates, but at least I am learning the lay of this land. Well, I am sure I'm going to forget it very quickly afterwards also. Let's see, there's more. So this seems to be all beach and in Savannah. So that means finding a Savannah village. Looks like I have traveled a lot more than a day's away, and obviously if they found a Savannah on the first day, it can't be really that far from wherever they start. Okay, they all stumble into this very easily. I go, whoopsie daisy. That shows you the Pineleaf method of Minecraft. Get lost and stay lost. It's not going to help me in order to complete the challenge because I think I'll need to. Well, what is it that I really need in order to complete things? Well, what I really needed was to spend some time around there, try to fill that cauldron. Now, speaking of filling cauldrons, let me fill the bucket. Good. And if I ever see my base again, then perhaps I could fill that in there. I guess I also will need to note where we have some. Oh, where is it? We are. Yeah, we are. We're still heading west, it looks like. But looks like, yeah, I've gone way too far from there. I can't even remember where I'm supposed to be. All right, so how about if I head up to the north? Do something there. We've got this ocean lake or whatever bay. I guess we'll find that out. See this? It looks like, oh, whoever knows. We'll find what's there. I figure we'll head out this way. Maybe we could find a decent location for us. I will presume that sand up there is to a beach of some sort. And we can wave to the salmon because we're not allowed to do anything to them. Because this is the MHC, and in the MHC you are not allowed to kill passive mobs. You're only allowed to get fish through a pole or find it inside of a chest or something like that. There you go. Now, well, anything? Nope. See if I could get high enough up so that I am at least on level. Because I drifted pretty far to the south, it looks like. So it looks like I am starting to get into the northerly side of things. Oh, an Enderman! Oh, that would be perfect to run into. Yeah, let's see if I could find anything around here. And it's getting near sunset. And what can I do after sunset? That's an interesting question because mining is, well, the only thing I'd really, well, all right, well, let's see, what have we got here? Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get much from that, at least not during this time of day. And of course, that is not a nice place to dig into. So let us head down into here and perhaps find some place where we can, let's see. Ooh, let's just drop a couple pieces of sand there. That way we can be safe for a moment or three. And let's dig down there. And any other MHC, of course, iron ore is just a wonderful thing. Here it is completely useless since you can't smelt it. I suppose you could use it as decoration. Because I can't think of anything you can do with iron ore that doesn't involve smelting it first. As I said, it could become a decorative block, which is a rather unusual way to be using iron, but all right. let's see. How about try some of that to stave off hunger and see what else I can do. Anything else you can get underground other than bunches of blocks? But it looks like I'm going to be. Well, if I can find that village, because that's the main thing I'm worried about this, because people found that, people found at least one ruined portal on the island. So I was thinking that could be a useful thing to find. Ruined portals and the village. And found a couple of shipwrecks. I don't know if this is one of them that they found. This place seems to be riddled with shipwrecks because we had the one I found at the beginning, the one that is near the base of operations, and then we have the one that's near here. Now, I'm probably not going to explore this shipwreck because I would like to get to that village and let's see. And I'm guessing, let's see, I was making a guess that maybe it's to the actually, oh no, I know what's to the north because to the north is all that ice. So I don't know if I could. I don't think going to the west is going to do me anything. Everyone found the village and everybody either went south or east. So could be the village is to the east and I am the completely wrong direction. So what I'll do is I'll fill in the map because I am here, so I might as well do that. Then head back to home. And I don't know where home is actually, because it's not right. Because I remember I had to go a little bit of ways in order to. I should have thought of where it was relative to what I had here. See, this is how ill prepared I am for this whole thing. I've got. I should have thought this little thing, that little clue someone gave me. Someone decided, no, I don't want to head in the same way as everyone else, so he headed east. Which means if he found the village that everybody else did, the village has to be to the east. And that everyone in their explorations went, everyone else went south and east, and then he went east and south. Of course, it's always possible they found two different villages, but that's an entirely different matter. No, what's also a matter is that I am in need of another crafting bench because I left the other one over there, and I am in need of more of these stone pickaxes because stone pickaxes are not exactly known for their durability. So let's see, we want a stone pickaxe, and usually when I want a stone pickaxe, I make two of them because we know that the first one's going to break eventually. I get much more mileage out of stone axes than I do with stone pickaxes because even if well, stone pickaxes, there's so many things you do with pickaxes normally that the first tool you want to upgrade will be the axe when it comes to it. Usually, all right, chopping down wood, I could usually do reasonably well with a stone axe, and it's also reasonable in combat, or at least generally. So let's see, how am I doing right now? We're 14 minutes in. So I did start a bit late because last episode I wasn't paying attention very well. We also had that storm and all, so it was hard to tell. So yeah, I ran a little bit overtime on that one. So I am going to have to make sure that I don't run overtime and that I get everything back in order. Oh yeah, didn't I leave all that glass cooking down at the other place? That's another reason why it would be. I'll need to rather stop back at base. So that's actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this water back to base. And probably overnight there because it'll probably take me all day in order to get back, which is probably not going to be very exciting, but I can't think of any other way of handling this. And then I can worry about filling bottled waters overnight. That sounds like it'll be super exciting. Like watching someone coal mine. Let's see. Got 40. I think I got plenty of coal. The problem is, what else can I do? Let's see. I could make. Well, it's like, what do I need to do in order to survive the nether? Because the nether is going to be the tricky bit. Obviously, I am going to need to find some lava. Everyone else did find some lava, I believe, and my guess is that that is to the east with everything else. There you go. But right now, can't do anything else because I can't go above land because if I do, creepers go boom. And in fact, I'm surprised that I survived that creeper blast. Was it in the previous episode where I was coming out and saying, well, any creepers in the air? Or was that today? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think it was at the beginning of this episode where I come out and said, well, are there any creepers in the air? Boom. Do I need... I don't have any feathers, and I can't kill chickens because this is the MHC. And we are getting near the end of the day, so I might as well head back where we could be ready to head out right at the start of the episode and hope there isn't a creeper. Oh, hold on, was that coal? Yes, it was. Keep track of time this time around. Actually, I think that's plenty for that because I'm sure it is getting near the end of the episode. Right, let's see. Anything out here? Well, that's definitely a rising sun that I see. So I am going to guess that this is it. I will see you next time where we are going to try to get back on track, get back to the base, and maybe find some more resources in the next episode of the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge.